I would like to thank you, Supreme Court of Canada, to rendering this decision. It shows its access to justice, like for small people like me. I would like to thank you, honorable judges. I would like to thank you, my lawyer, who was with me about almost 8 years. I would like to thank you for Naomi, and I would like to thank you, my husband and my children. They were supporting me all this time. This fight was against abuse of power, and like I was showing this pictogram, this fight was, for this pictogram, you can see it everywhere, in airports, everywhere, and I should not be dragged through a system and justice for 10 years for nothing. I did not abuse this pictogram. I was just following what it's written. It's written caution, so we are not forced to hold the handrail. And when big people in a power like police and STMs, they have money, but they have to really think what they are doing, why they are wasting money of people. From beginning only I wanted for them to destroy tickets and give me apologies and nothing anymore. But this victory is, thanks to Supreme Court, this victory is going to serve everybody. It's going to serve your children, my children, your grandchildren, and it's going to serve all Canadians. So people, now we have rights, and rule of law prevails. It should never gone to the Supreme Court, but they were resisting, they were pushing, they were resisting, and I thought, no, it cannot be. When you read judgments of first instance, when you read judgment of second instance, judge says that Madame thinks that she knows law, and another judge is invoking municipal code routier, motor vehicle act when I was pedestrian. It says something. I am thankful to Supreme Court and my lawyer, and that we have principles. We have to fight. Rule of law applies to everybody, and nobody is above the law. They cannot abuse their power to punish people for not breaking any laws. They have to be reasonable people. So we are reasonable, and they have to be reasonable too when they are applying law in a place. So thanks to Supreme Court, like I'm telling, and it's going to be great.
And for your information, she is about to become a lawyer in Ontario.
Yeah. So I want to help people. We have to fix system. I want to help people because I went through this by myself, and I know what it is. And when people are in a need and desperate, they don't know what to do. So lawyer is there to help them. I have principles that I did not break any rule. I am going to be a lawyer. I am a mother of children. So I did not break any rule. I did not break any rule. It was unlawful order. I have principles, and I fought because it's going to serve to Quebecers and to Canadians. So this judgment is going to be for you too, not just for me.
What have the last 10 years been like for you?
Horrible. I was expecting, I was thinking every time that it's going to be stopped, and you know, it's going to stop. And no, it went and went and went. And thanks to Supreme Court, you know, it put a point at the end, so.
The Court of Appeal was very harsh
yes.
with you. They actually, the sentence that sticks with me is when they said, you think you know the law more
yes.
than you actually do.
Yes.
Did you think that, were you worried that when the Supreme Court that they would see it their way too?
I did not worry, I did not think, because I saw Supreme Court is because these people in the court, they put these judges because they have better knowledge and they have better understanding. Why they were elected there? Because they are reasonable, they are strong, and they understand law much better. You see, they look objectively, not subjectively. So they had to analyze everything to come to the decision. Why judge so told that I think that Madame thinks that Madame knows law? Why I would not know law? It's easy law. Go do research by yourself. Caution, what it says. It does not need a lot of knowledge to know.
So, you know, you got to the Supreme Court, you got the ruling that you were looking for. What message do you think this should send to everyday people?
To everyday people, that I fought for abuse power, so, and it's like we have now more freedom of choice, do we hold handrail or no? So because a decision of the Supreme Court, what it was, the Supreme Court told very well, yeah. Here somewhere, yeah. In a free democratic society, no one should accept or expect to be subjected to unjustified state intrusion. Interference with freedom of movement, just like the invasion of privacy, must not be trivialized. You see, it's a good word, so I cannot tell better than Supreme Court. So now we can live a little bit breathe, and we're in free democratic society. You cannot go around and every time you cannot be told, you did not do that, your shoes are red color, you don't wear it. So, you know.
Was it jumping for joy? I mean, describe to me what
One journalist, he took pictures of me, what I was doing, so he has everything, yeah. So I was jumping, I was hugging, and I did not know what it was. I did not know I had to cry or what, but 10 years, it's not easy, like 10 years of my life to fight. Yeah, I'm very happy because it's going to serve not just me, and going to serve population of Canada and my children, your children, and
Unanimous decision.
yes, unanimous decision, 9 judges.